when I turkey hunt, I like to use a hen decoy, the Quaker Boy mini boat paddle, and a Quaker Boy slate call with 3 different strikers. The reason I like 3 different strikers is they give 3 different pitches or 3 different frequencies on the call. So heavy, down deep, light, whatever you're looking for. And of course, when you got the paddle call, you also get like a more raspy or squeaky hen call. The 3 different strikers will give you 3 different pitches, and I will try to demonstrate each one here for you. This one here is hollow. We'll make a cluck. Wooden one will make a bigger cluck, much deeper sound. And then you have your solid plastic to give you even a different pitch. So you can see how these 3 different strikers would generate a different pitch for doing the same calls, and then of course your box will even give you a different pitch. So depending on the weather conditions, rain, misty, foggy, or the turkeys themselves, whether you're on hills or valleys, what you'll do is you'll find out one of these will work better than the other. So start with one, the best one you think for the day, start calling. Nothing's happened, turn to the other one, and you will see your turkey success go way up. To prepare the boat paddle, what you want to do is, as soon as you get it, you want to take and you want to put chalk on all the edges. Can be any type of chalk, just little kids chalk, and you want to chalk the entire paddle on the back. You can see where I've been using this here. Now again, I like to use this for calling my toms and locating the toms, but bringing toms in is much more difficult than bringing hens in. If you got a hen decoy, calling hens and bringing them in, I find to be a lot easier. So once you got this chalked up, you're ready. Now I'll use the gobble to locate the toms to find out where they're at, and then I will go strictly to the hen call. So unless I'm looking for a low squeaky hen call, I will go to my slate call once I know there's a tom in the area. So to give you an idea on the tom call, I'll leave the strap on here and just go back and forth quickly, like that. And you will get the toms to answer that back. If you want to use it as a hen call, just use one edge. But you can see the squeak or the pitch of that is not quite what I'm looking for a hen call. So what I will do is I will go to my slate call, and if I want a real deep hen call and a nice chirp, I will start out with the wooden striker. This here is a wooden striker. Here's my clucks. Here's my chirps. If I think the wooden one is too deep, I will then go to this one, which is a plastic hollow one. And you can definitely see or hear the difference between those 2 strikers. And then you have the solid plastic one. So with that, you have a variety of pitches and frequencies that you can use for calling in those hens. You have something you can use for a gobbler. You can also use diaphragms. I use those only to locate gobblers also. Once I've located them, I won't use them anymore. So I prefer the slate call, and my first pick is the wooden striker, then the solid plastic striper, and then I'll go to the hollow striker. Now what I like to do is set for the first hour or two. By then the toms have quit calling, gobbling on their own. So now you got to find them. They're still out in the woods searching for hens. A lot of the hens may be on their nest because they spend about 2 weeks on the nest laying an egg a day, up to about a dozen eggs. So then I like to stalk these toms. And I have a lot of fun stalking, and I have a higher success rate stalking than I do calling in hens. And what I will do is I will take my hen decoy right here. It's just a regular hen decoy. Take that out with me, and once I've located the toms and I've snuck up on them a ways, I will crawl using that hen in front of me, and then I will start calling. If they don't come in, I'll crawl further. And what I find is I can get within a few feet of turkeys, toms, and get an easy shot. I hope that helps you become a more successful turkey hunter.